Today I am going to share a few things with you that help me with rheumatoid arthritis. So back in 2020 I had my daughter Monique, and a couple of weeks after, not that long, I started to get really bad joint pains, and it was very bad to the point where I cannot, I don't know if you can tell, so if I go like this, can you see like my middle finger is more raised? It's actually swollen and so painful. And when I go like this, I can't open this for my thumb properly because I just could not hold Monique. I would struggle to breastfeed her, I would struggle to bath her, I would struggle to do daily things. Even coming up the stairs, I had to climb up the stairs. Going to the bathroom, it was literally like crawling on the floor or having my husband to support me, and it was just a complete nightmare. And it's a nightmare that I do not want to relive again. This is what actually led me down the path of learning about herbs, the body, the mind, and how much stress can really play a part in our body and how much it can cause a lot of damage to our body. Click the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, that way you won't miss out on any of the videos that I share, and you'll get to learn things about the skin, the hair, internal stuff, just good things to make you feel good. This right here was the worst time of my life ever. After giving birth, I was literally crippled. This, I feel like, was maybe when Monique was nearly 1. And look, I can't even walk. I had to deal with everything. Me and my husband, right? Dealing with everything. And it was horrible. But now, guess what? Now I can flex my hands, I can do a fist, I can run. The doctor said I would be in this for the rest of my life. Am I? No. That's why I'm sharing everything I know about health on here, to help you with joint problems, to help you to have a better life, for you to live long and healthy. Like I said, it led me down a path of learning things about herbal, the body, the organs, and all of that stuff. And I ended up doing a course to become a herbalist. I love everything herbal, but let's get into the few things that really worked for me. Number one, stress. Okay, stress is the number one factor that causes a lot of problems. Say you receive a bill and you say, oh my god, I'm stressed out. That is not the stress I'm talking about, okay? Stress that I'm talking about is stress that is chronic stress. Stress where you feel like there's no exit, there's no one to help you, you are just stressed, you don't know what's going to happen, and you feel like it's the end of the world for you. Because that's how I felt when I was giving birth. I just felt like I was gonna die. That's how I felt. Even accumulated stress that you've suppressed within your body. So say if your in-laws, for example, are giving you a lot of stress and you don't normally deal with stress, like you don't normally come across situations that make you feel stressed out, but that is putting the pressure on you and you're suppressing it, okay, that will cause problems as well. Anything that is really stressful, what happens is the stress stores in your joints. So for me, it started off with a knuckle. A knuckle started to be inflamed, and in fact it was this one, or maybe on this hand, but it was definitely the middle finger that started off first, and it was inflamed, and then it slowly went to the wrist, and I was told, oh well, you know what, it's the constant picking up the baby. Maybe you're not positioning your hands right, you're breastfeeding, maybe you're not positioning the baby right. And then it went to my elbow. Oh, you might have tennis elbow. And I'm like, wow, I've not heard of these things before. Gradually it went to my ankles, my knees, my hips. Like it literally felt like as if I was going to pop, my hip was going to pop, you know, like the hip bone was going to come out, or you know, something was going to happen. It was horrible. So stress is the first thing. So when I was going to give birth, I was scared. The whole leading up to, you know, the baby has to come, I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I was just panicky. I had a home birth. My midwives weren't the best. I was just really scared. The second thing is diet. Now, diet plays a massive part as well. Before I tell you about the diet, I do have an ebook. I created an ebook because so many people over on TikTok were asking me, what did you do? What did you do? And as much as I was sharing videos, they still were saying, what did you do? So I decided to create an ebook. It's £10. The link is in the description, and it shares everything about my journey, what worked, what didn't work, and what I recommend. It is short, sweet, and compact. Okay, it's literally got everything in there. Going back to the diet, so diet is key as well. You do not want to be having white grains, you do not want to be having your pasta, your cakes, you don't want to be having a lot of dairy, sugar, refined sugars, processed foods. Like, there's literally so many things you don't want to have. So the main things for me are chickpeas, definitely tomatoes like top of the list. Then it's chickpeas, lentils. No matter how I try to cook the lentils, I always get a reaction. My knee ends up flaring up and it's just really bad. Sweet stuff, so if I indulge in a lot of sweets, chocolates, it's not good. Caffeine, fizzy drinks I stopped before I had Monique, but then one day I thought, you know what, let's try it, and that was it, a flare up. Potato, too much potato, aubergines, asparagus. So I literally eat basic. That's what I do. I eat basic. I've gotten used to it and I'm good with it, you know. I am tempted to really try the carnivore diet. I did try it, but I just can't handle the taste of meat too much, you know. I can't handle it. It becomes a bit sickening for me, you know. So I tried, and I think with that it's like long term, but anyway, that's a whole different video, and I'm not actually, I feel like I'm not actually educated enough in that area to really talk about it, so we'll leave that for someone else. The next thing is supplements. So are you deficient of anything? If you are, start making sure you are taking things to make sure that you are not deficient. But supplements that I would recommend on the top of my head, like turmeric capsules, amazing. On TikTok, actually, if you follow me on TikTok, I've got a recipe of a powder that I made. Okay, so it's been brought to my attention this morning that my pin video has actually been removed and the video itself has been deleted. So I'm going to show you again what is in my turmeric mix powder, and this time you probably want to save it on your phone. Here is the powder that I take. It contains turmeric, black pepper powder, ginger powder, moringa powder, and cinnamon powder. On the screen you can see how much of each is required. This time you'll want to save it onto your phone or send it to someone. And this was before I figured out about other supplements, other things that would work for me. Turmeric capsules, there's Boron, there is Tarte Cherry, so the Tarte Cherry juice, or the Tarte Cherry capsules. You've got Boswellia, so frankincense Boswellia. There's a few different things that can help reduce the pain. You've got things like applying castor oil with cayenne pepper. I actually made a balm, so if I ever do have a flare up, then I can apply, this is a new one, I can apply this, and I made this myself, but you can literally get cold pressed castor oil, take about, say if you want, I'm just thinking if you was to do it daily, take a tablespoon, add a bit of cayenne pepper, mix it together, and then apply it to the area, okay? I'm thinking daily, but I wouldn't do it like that. I make a batch and keep it there just in case I ever need it. But yeah, castor oil is amazing. Cayenne pepper is amazing. You can also get grated potato, make that into a poultice, put that on. If you guys want me to do videos about that and you want me to share the poultice that you can apply for joint pains, aches, things like that, let me know in the comments and I'll do that for you guys. But this is basically a brief of what works for me, just getting straight to the point. But I tried so many things. If you guys want to know about my journey, then let me know in the comments and I will do a video on that. But I just want to say that there are ways that we can heal our body, and if we heal our body and heal our mind and surround ourselves with the right people who are not going to make us feel stressed out or anxious or anything like that, our body will relax and it will begin to heal. Unfortunately, people don't want to listen to that and they just want to take other stuff that's given, which is fine, but for me this is what worked for me and I thought I'd share it with you guys. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in another video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All right, bye guys.